Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Shelby. I provide women support and guidance through trying to conceive. Today we are going to be talking about ovulation bleeding or ovulation spotting, and really focusing on the question, can ovulation cause bleeding? Right off the bat, I'll give you the answer, and the answer is yes, but it's pretty uncommon. Per healthline.com, only 5% of women have spotting in the middle of their cycles. Just to give you a better understanding of the ovulation process, ovulation is when an ovary releases an egg. The egg travels down the fallopian tube towards the uterus, and if not fertilized within 24 hours of being released, it'll break down and be shed 2 weeks later with your period. You can also watch this video right here, which I'll have linked below, where I break down the ovulation process. Okay, but why does ovulation bleeding happen? Should we be concerned? Per MiloWorld.com, ovulation bleeding or spotting happens because of the hormonal changes around ovulation time. More specifically, a drop in estrogen levels. Women who experience ovulation bleeding may also have higher levels of luteal progesterone and luteinizing hormone around ovulation. Wow, I just said a lot of medical terms, so let me break this down for us non-medical people. Pretty much, hormones make our bodies go crazy, and for some women, they make them go extra crazy. Now, I love doing research and finding out what the experts are saying, but even more, I love seeing what real women have to say. So I did what I usually do, and I went to Google and searched ovulation bleeding forums, and of course, I found some information on whattoexpect.com, one of my favorite sources. They have a community forum, and somebody shared her story. She said, "It was just brought to my attention you could spot during ovulation. I just got out of 5 days of spotting with a lot of discharge, and I thought it was implantation, so I didn't get busy with significant other. Having done it every other day leading up to the spotting, I feel so stupid that I missed my chance this month. I could have been doing it those 5 days. A big fat negative this morning just tells me that it definitely wasn't implantation, or I would have at least caught a faint line. Does anyone else spot during ovulation?" So in this woman's experience, she was spotting for 5 days with discharge and thought it was implantation bleeding, but come to find out it was probably ovulation and she missed her fertile window. Before jumping into the responses, if you are getting any value from this video, please make sure to gently tap the like button. I truly appreciate it and it helps me out so much. Here are some of the responses I found. I also had spotting during last cycle at ovulation and did have a strong LH surge same day of spotting, so good chance I ovulated. Number 2 says, I had something similar this month and Flow, an app, told me it was 100% normal. I did ovulate confirmed by Clear Blue, so next time you get to it, girl. I spotted today and got peak OPK. So based on all of those responses, I immediately am going to recommend that you start taking ovulation predictor kits when you have that spotting in the middle of your cycle. If it doesn't seem like it could be implantation bleeding based on the time it is in your cycle and it's around when you should probably be ovulating, know that it could be ovulation and still take your ovulation predictor kit and hopefully you get confirmation. Earlier this week, I actually shared budget-friendly OPKs and I'll have it linked below for you if you guys want to check that out. Also, something that I wanted to note is that usually during ovulation, you are producing a fertile cervical mucus that is a clear, stretchy texture like egg white. So most likely, even if you're spotting, it's going to be paired with this type discharge. So obviously confirm it with an ovulation predictor kit, but also pay attention to your cervical mucus. If you are having some spotting, but it's paired with that stretchy egg white texture CM, then you're most definitely ovulating. Something else I was noticing throughout that forum is a lot of women said they were confusing ovulation bleeding with implantation bleeding. So I would love to dig deeper in that subject, and next week I will post a video about the differences between the two, so that way we can determine the differences and hopefully not confuse them with each other anymore. Hopefully this video was helpful, and if you want more information on trying to conceive, I'll have my Trying to Conceive tips playlist right here for you. I add new Trying to Conceive content to my channel on a weekly basis, so if you are new, make sure to subscribe down below so that you do not miss those videos. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!